some weeks ago, we defined what recession is here.
Okay.
For everybody, you can define this red flower or this cap according to what suits you. Recession simply means redirection of money. It doesn't mean scarcity of money. It simply means redirection of money. And wisdom demands that you reposition yourself for the flow of the money. Let me give you a practical example. If you go out there, check the drainage, what you call gutter, the drainage, where water passes through. Check the plants inside that drainage and check the one on the road, the one outside the drainage. Which one do you think will have more life out of the two? Which one will be greener?
The gutter.
Why?
Gutter is green.
Why?
I don't know, Spirogyra.
And you have
Fungi.
lots of other small microorganisms
There
that
is
live
a
there.
continuous flow
Flow
of
of water.
Okay.
There. So wisdom demands that you position yourself where there is a flow of money. You understand? We said last week, see, this time around, people ask, you just said you just finished Owambe. That Owambe, I'm very sure you ate.
Ha! Don't let's go into it.
Let's not go there because Patience can carry on.
I said let's not go into it.
I'm sure she did eat. Yeah, she did.
Yes, of course.
Now, those food, the food you ate, did you get them free of charge from the market?
No.
The drinks, somebody sold those things
And made money.
and made money. Do you understand? It's not about where you stay, it's about where your mind stays. That's why it's not about your physical, it's not the deployment of your physical energy, but the deployment of your mental energy. So you surround yourself with people whose minds are positive. Aliko Dangote said, and I quote, "I don't surround myself with negative people. I don't employ people who are not smarter than I do." Do you get it? If your IQ is 30% and you are surrounding yourself with 10% people, what do you think will happen to your level of productivity? So wisdom demands that you engage your lifestyle with people who are better than you. Number two, don't get discouraged by your first setback. Reboot and relaunch. Are you aware? These are facts. Oba Adegayi is still alive. King Sunny Ade, that's his name. He's still alive. When you see him, you can ask him. His first album sold 13 copies in history. 13, 1-3. But you know how many millions of copies are sold today? He was not discouraged. So in this time of recession, maybe that is when your own products just came out as new into the market. And you are having ziggy-zaggy level. That is not enough for you to be discouraged. All what you need to do is to reboot and relaunch. Richard Branson failed 67 times in his business, including the launching of Virgin Galactica 3 years ago, having wasted some billions of dollars. But guess what? They went back to the drawing board and relaunched. 3 months ago, 4 months ago, they relaunched Virgin Galactica to the point that until next year, December, you cannot get a seat on that flight to the space. And one seat is $250,000. But some 3 years ago, they failed. So I keep on telling people, failure is not a personality. It's just an event that will pass. You went for a party yesterday, or you went to a club on Friday, or you went to a church or mosque yesterday. It has passed. But you know what?
Yesterday is gone.
In that event, you learned one thing or the other. I'm very sure in your event yesterday, you learned one thing, even though it was party mood. But you learned one thing. Same thing, failure. Failure is just an event. It's not a personality. So stop putting on your head, hey, Buhari, oh, hey, APC, oh, PDP, oh, EO. I don't believe in all that, you know. Then be frugal, that is, be prudent. Every naira and kobo counts now. If there is any time you need to weigh the options between your need and want, it is now. For your children to drink water, it is their birthright. But for them to drink juice is a privilege. For them
We get you.
to drink, yeah, it's a privilege.
Yeah.
So you need to have a family confab meeting and sit down and let them know. This I teach more on managing financial crisis, how to sort it out. A friend of mine, somebody lost his job and he put his children where he was paying 350,000 naira, 250 to 350,000 naira, and he had 3 kids. And by the time he lost the job, he had to call for a family meeting, whereby he was the Senate president. The wife was the chief whip. Yes. And they said, you know what? And one of the reasons, fantastic reasons he gave was that there was a school beside their house. They were staying in Ikoyi. And the school they were attending there was around Anthony.
Wow.
Because of the class now. So, by the time the thing hit the man had to call for a meeting. Guys, for daddy to be checking on you. In fact, daddy will be taking you to school by himself every morning and be coming to bring you in the evening. They say, yeah, that's what we need. The man won. The reality, meanwhile, that school is just 50,000 naira. So he did that for some years until he bounced back. There is a syndrome in the society that says your child or your children are not well educated if they don't go to a particular school whereby some particular amount of money is being paid. I don't know where that law came from. I don't know who set that standard. So wisdom demands.
It's become more like a rule of thumb
Aha.
in our society.
In our society.
Today, yes.
So wisdom demands that you are prudent. You are not the owner of a telecommunication company. You are carrying 4 phones. I don't get it.
don't want to be disconnected.
Well, you don't disconnect. You know the issue of interconnectivity in
Excuse me,
Nigeria.
I have just only one phone, man.
Data is life.
You know, what is it? Justin,
It's not about you rearranging your mentality. Yes.
the money many of us are supposed to do foundation and start building houses is in our stomach.
We're eating it.
How much is a meat pie? One piece of meat pie.
I don't know. I haven't bought it in a while.
I don't know. Should go about 200 naira to 50. I'm not sure.
How much is it? How much is a block, brick block? How much is one?
I have no idea.
Okay. It's not up to 100. It's not up to 300 naira, even at now.
Okay.
You understand? So many of us, we have eaten what we're supposed to use to build our future. These are critical lessons. It may be hard truth, you may not like it. If you see my face tomorrow, you may not greet me. When I need to tell you this truth, you know. Be prudent. You understand?
Okay.
Pay attention to details
Okay.
because they reflect on you and your lifestyle. Pay attention to details. For example, I did mention last week how many cows we eat in Lagos every day.
How many?
Cows.
House. Okay.
285 trailers of cows are slaughtered every day in Lagos. These are facts. Get to Abattoir, they will tell you. How many cows are inside one trailer? Now, you said there is no job. You say you can be out of job, but you can never be out of work. Now, the hides and skin that are being burnt every day, when you burn one cow, you have denied a pupil, a student, 25 children sandals. One cow will produce 25. That's hides and skin that you are burning. And I did mention about the husk and the bones. They are meant to produce
tailoring.
the buttons for our tailors. So you are complaining there is no job. Hey, excuse me, you may have degrees like a thermometer. Until you leave purpose, you are a pest. Who cares about your master's degree? Who is supposed to get up off your bed now as you're watching me? Get off your sofa now, go and dress up and go to Abattoir and Beggar, or go to the one in after Agege. What's the name of that place? Go there and go and do something. Do something with your hand. And you keep on quoting scriptures. You went to church yesterday, you went to mosque, you keep on praying. What the Bible says or what the Quran says, I will bless the work of your hand, not the prayers of your mouth. The work of your hand. What are you doing with your hand every day? So people should get up, and I did mention to you how the palm front that is wasting behind your house is money in Mali. A truck of broom in Mali is close to 300,000 naira. And these are the things that you can get free of charge in Isheri South there or Isheri North, anywhere. Take the transport and go and do something. So then pay attention to all the things that is passing through you. There are opportunities that you can engage in Set strong and clear values from the start. Don't dictate, but articulate your dreams. Learn from people who know better than you. I'm going to wrap up on this note because I've come to understand that our values had a kind of, I don't want to use a negative word. You tell young men and women to go and do free service. And they tell you, at times I sit in my office and my HR or my admin will say to me that somebody is looking for a job, or somebody is looking for IT or these corpers. And the first thing they will ask, they will not ask their job description. Patient, have you seen where somebody went for interview and what is asking for is how much are you going to pay me? They don't even want to know the job description.
What am I coming here to do?
What am I supposed to take home at the end of the day?
It's about the money they want to earn. Let me say this to you, friends. What you need to do, listen, number one thing, the first thing in life, ask your chief imam, ask your pastor, ask your parents, they will tell you. Number one thing in life that promotes people is service. Service. You can never rule away service in your life. Show me a man who is dedicated to serving. I will show you a man who will be promoted without any itch, without any witches and wizards. But our young men, young women, they don't want to do this. You've graduated for 5 years, you are still writing, I beg to apply. And you are saying recession, recession, recession. There is an OAP in Lagos. I don't want to mention his name. You will know him if I mention his name. He worked for a radio station 4 years without salary. Today, he's one of the top 10 in Nigeria. What are you doing? And you are crying recession, recession, recession. Who knows, as you get up and you are walking to that place of work that you are serving free, you meet your fortune on the road. It has happened several times. You can call it luck, you can call it favor. But what I know is this: nature always pays people who are ready to serve. There is a way nature rises to their aid and help them even in time of their need.
All right, well said.
Well said. I mean, the lesson in all of this for me is you can't afford to be idle.
You can't.
True.
Get up and get something doing.
Then again, say you should be frugal and prudent. Every naira and kobo counts right now. So whatever you spend, make sure it's actually adding good value, not just because you need to spend.
Ashwell B is not an asset. You want to get a loan from any bank for your business. Then I say, okay, bring your asset. Can you take Ashwell B there? By this, I'm not saying you shouldn't buy Ashwell B. But for me,
if you can afford it.
Yes, but for me, any Ashwell B beyond 3,000 naira, don't even bring it to me. And it's because I like you. And most of the ones I buy, I don't go there because I'm not a party person. On Saturday, when you are at party, I'm in class, I'm teaching people. I'm in one conference or the other, I'm in one speaking engagement or the other. So you need to understand that naira and kobo, it can't. This is not the time you just spend money anyhow.
All right.